Free beer and hot wings in the morning. Grand Rapids rocks all day. 97.9 GRD rocks.
Cloudy today, and then some afternoon showers rolling in at around 4, 5 or so. That's coming up a little bit later on, but right now it should be good. 63 the high until then.
Yeah, that's great. It's turning out yesterday and today are turning out better than I thought they were going to.
No kidding, man.
Yesterday ended up being really nice. I mean, it wasn't super warm, but it wasn't that breezy either. So it
Sunny,
felt
though.
good. Yeah, just getting outside and doing stuff around the yard and just getting some sunshine feels nice.
So we've lived here a long time. Hot Wings and I since 2004, Joe 5, and Steve since summer of 09. All quite a while.
Yeah.
I mean, this is home. But sometimes I see things that make me go, boy, apparently I'm not paying attention. When I see a headline like this one, famed tire swing will go back up in Grand Rapids. Did you know we had a famed tire swing?
I did not.
Yeah.
I did not know that there was a famous tire swing in Grand Rapids.
Joe, did you know?
Yeah, I know where the frame is. The frame is still up.
Yes. Steve, were you aware of this famous Grand Rapids tire swing?
No, I wasn't.
It's over by the Ford Museum. It's been down for 2 years.
Yes, I do remember that. Yep.
Why was it taken down? Do you remember?
No,
was
I
it
don't.
dangerous? People fearful?
Was that around the time of Miley Cyrus Wrecking Ball?
That was
would've
my first
been, wouldn't it?
assumption.
Yeah,
I know they
maybe,
took down
but this is for the purpose of
Right.
swinging on.
Yeah. I know
so
they
that
took
wouldn't
down
have mattered.
the ball at Grand Valley State and then put it back up.
Yeah.
I got it right here. The tire swing was removed after it broke in 2013, injuring 2 children.
Oh, okay.
It has been re-engineered to be much, much stronger.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, it's going back up with the anticipation that people will hang from it.
Doesn't seem like it would have taken 2 years to re-engineer how to hang something.
There was probably like 20 months of debate.
Well, you know it was. They had to form a blue ribbon committee of some sort.
The tire
Yeah.
now will hang from a cable that runs through a hook attached to a steel plate on the I-beam. That sounds...
That ought to do it.
Because it was just a sculpture. It wasn't put up there as, hey, let's put this up for people to... But certainly you put that up, people are going to get on it. It was installed in 1977, initially.
God, I truly had no idea of this swing, that it existed and that it got taken down.
The artist came up with the idea of the tire swing and named it after the city's motto, which means strength in activity.
That's right.
Did you know that?
No.
That's the motto?
When you see, that's one of those art things where it's like you came up with. I feel like there are plenty of rednecks who have come up with the exact same art where they took a couple pieces of metal from the yard, welded them together. And I say that with love, and put a tire swing on it. Was my dad an artist when he tired of the rope breaking on the tire swing we had at our house because we'd twist it and then it would rain and then it would drop and our necks would break when he used a chain and attached it to the willow?
The answer is yes.
He
Yes.
was an artist.
But did you put him on a weird angle?
He should have named it. Yeah, we didn't.
He should have named it and charged a city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would have been a good idea.
That seems like the best job in the world. Artist who gets commissioned.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
They charge so much money. I mean, there are certain pieces that I look at and I go, wow, that's really ornate, very complicated, very complex. Okay, I get it, I guess. But there are other things, like when we have Art Prize, and you'll see like things that are up for sale or things that win things and you just go, there's nothing to that. It's just somebody splattered some paint on a canvas. There's nothing to that. Big deal.
The most remarkable one of those I've ever seen was when we lived near Philadelphia. My wife and I went to the famed Philadelphia Art Museum.
Yeah.
And we went in there, and they have amazing stuff. The paintings by some of the great painters of the world and other art, sculpture.
Yeah.
And in one room, there was amazing pieces. But one was just like faucets sticking out of the wall. It didn't look any different than if you walked down the aisle at Menards.
No.
Where they had the faucets displayed. It looked just like that, except they were off-center.
Yeah.
And the background was white. And the other one was an electrical cord that had, a light cord that had light bulbs screwed into it.
Yeah.
So instead of like Christmas lights, full size, like 40-watt light bulbs. And it was just laying on the floor like where somebody dropped it.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And the sign said, the artist, whoever it was, never lays out his art himself, leaving it open to the interpretation of the installation expert. He's just handing them a cord.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Here,
so
this is
stupid.
art.
That's crazy.
There wasn't
that
one
stuff I
other
don't
aspect.
understand.
You could see it plugged into an ordinary wall outlet, and it's a cord
Yeah.
with lights on it.
It's just one of.
Yeah. When you see a Rembrandt or a Renoir or a Da Vinci or something, you think, wow, that is amazing. A Michelangelo. Masters
Yes.
at recreation of some sort of image or another. When you go to an art museum and you see a framed canvas that is painted solid blue,
I feel like I could pull that off.
okay, well, good for you. You're an artist. Nice blue picture.
That's what's crazy. Those things just they capture the minds of certain people,
Yeah,
and
you create a name for yourself in some way or another, and some art critic comes along and deems it as genius,
Yeah.
even though there's literally nothing to it.
I don't get why people like Maroon 5 so much,
Right.
or other bands. It's
Right.
just one of those things where it's like seems to impress somebody.
But at least in the cases of bands, like there are a lot of bands that are not my style, obviously. I mean,
Yeah.
and, you know, the most notably Beyonce. But I understand that she's got talent. There's talent there. I understand the music quality. It's just not something I enjoy. But to me, that would be the painting equivalent. Like if you were to say music, that would be the painting equivalent of silence or for 3 minutes. That's a blue painting.
That's
Yeah.
true.
There's no,
No,
there,
you're
you're
right.
not doing anything.
I agree.
That's not music.
That's it. We're ending on that.
Yeah.
I was considering something else, but I'm going to punt.
What were you considering?
I'm not going to tell
Just say the headline,
No, I don't want you to know.
and we'll.
I'll punt.
I want to know.
It's not
Say the headline and then
Oh,
get out
yeah.
immediately,
Yeah.
so we can't talk about it because you don't want to.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, come on. You can't give us the I could say something.
I didn't.
No, you did.
I
That's
was
exactly
just
what you
explaining
did.
my pause.
I want to know what your thoughts were.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
I definitely do.
Less and less as time goes on. It's Kid Rock wasting time. 97.9 GRD Rocks.
Stop it now.
I'm a